Hello once again, thank you very much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends X-Men Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Wave Sabretooth. Specifically, First Appearance Sabretooth. First Appearance Sabretooth, I believe this design specifically comes from the Iron Fist number 14 issue. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's what it's from. Now, this is a figure I've been anticipating for some time. It might be my favorite out of this whole wave. I love this figure. I think it's amazing. And I'm going to sing my praises about it in a little bit. But let's take a look at the packaging first. Now, taking a look at the packaging, this is the standard Marvel Legends packaging. Beautiful David Nakayama art on the side, as well as on the back. Actually, more of a fuller image. Just do that. That looks very good. And here's a brief read-up of Sabretooth if you want to read it. Now, let's take a look at Sabretooth himself. Now, again, like I said, this is based on his first appearance costume. Didn't quite nail it, if you ask me. Looking at images of the Sabretooth, which should hopefully be on screen here right about now. He's a little... I think it has to do with the face. I think the face... Now, let's take a look at the head sculpt real quick. I love this. I think it's a really good Sabretooth. Not a great first appearance Sabretooth is my thing. He looks great, though. I mean, you can see the teeth. He's got that huge underbite. Those evil eyebrows. Beautiful mutton chops. A little bit of an elfier thing going on there on that one side. Asymmetrical. Look at that. That's nice. I like that. Nice weathered look on the collar here, which actually is it's a removable piece. So if you want to take that off, you can. I don't know why you would, but I don't know. Maybe you can make a custom Fang Wolverine out of that torso. Kind of looks like it. Very nice. Of that same kind of hair pattern, I suppose. Fur on the legs and on the forearms. Very gross. Very nice looking hands here. You see the nails pop out. See one of the feet. Very disgusting. Very nice. I like it quite a lot. Taking a look at the articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Looks up about that far. Down about that far. Side to side, not too much. And like I said, this is on a... You can take this off if you want to. Ab crunch, that far forward, that far back. Not terribly much. Little less than I would like. Shoulders are on... Oh boy, on a hinge here. This one, right arm's really tight on mine. Goes out about that far. Bicep, also on a swivel here. Double jointed elbows. Not pinless. You can see the, right there, you can see the break of the fur. I don't like that very much, but hey. Hand is on a swivel here. Hand is on a swivel here. Both sides. Same as the arm. Is the other arm. Split. Not great. Leg, upper thigh. Swivel here. Just a little bit of paint scuff right there. I'll have to see about that. Double jointed knees. Kick back that far. Fur gets in the way a little bit. Oh yeah. Waist swivel. Missed that. Full 360 there. There's no turn at the calf here, which is just a little disappointing. That does suck. Kind of limits some of the mobility, but yeah, the ankles are also on swivels, and they're on a hinge, but hinge ain't that great, unfortunately. So honestly, I've been having a little trouble. I like this figure a lot, but I'm having a lot of trouble getting him in some, dynamic Sabretooth style poses. Now let's look at the only accessories this figure comes with. Those accessories being the pieces for Bonebreaker. This is what his torso will be sitting on. This is the engine. And this is a flap for storage round back. Looks very nice. Would have preferred maybe like a silvery wash over it. I might do that myself. But, nice mold. I appreciate the red band being painted. That's a nice touch. Yeah, it's not a nice silver wash over this would probably do it some real good. This is just a, well, like I said, it's just a flap for the back of the tank, and this is what he will be sitting on. This looks very nice, actually. I quite like this. The sculpting is very good. You can see the individual rivets all looping around. Wires here for whatever these are. I presume some sort of defense, some sort of metal plating. But I'll get more in detail with that when we get around to the Bonebreaker review itself, which will be coming after I finish reviewing all these figures. Now, for a size comparison, I will bring over the previous review, which I had just done, the Hot Claws Wolverine, and I gotta say, I'm very happy to have a Sabretooth in my collection now. I don't have a Sabretooth, but I can finally stack him up against all my Wolverines, and I am beyond grateful for that. Grateful to have this. Really good. Now, bringing in some other banes of Wolverine's existence, we have Omega Red and Cyber. And these, oh man, these look great together. Man, I'm really gathering my collection of the foes of Wolverine. I gotta get my Lady Deathstrike. I gotta finish out these Reavers. I gotta get, come on, Hasbro, give us a pretty boy. I want a pretty boy. It would look great. And bringing in my next review after this, we have Darwin. Looks good. Very nice. I like this Sabretooth a lot. I love, love, love this Sabretooth. Overall, a really good figure, and I love this a lot. This is such a good Sabretooth. Not a classic Sabretooth. Doesn't quite nail the first appearance look that it is meant to be homaging, but it's a close enough. It's close enough to it. I don't have the Toy Biz first appearance Sabretooth, but that is a far better match to that cover. Even the box art, really, for this Sabretooth kind of looks more like the Sabretooth first appearance, which makes you wonder maybe if this head was meant to be used on a different Sabretooth, or some stuff changed down the line. Maybe this head was meant to be on a different Sabretooth, but then they decided, well, we'll just do a first appearance Sabretooth because we haven't done that yet. But either way, I really like this. This is a really good figure. I would recommend picking it up. It's really good. If you don't have a Sabretooth, this is a really good one. But I'd like to thank you for watching and staying to the end of this video yet again. And if you'd like to see more of this, and if you'd like to see the photos I take with these figures after I finish this review, you can go to Instagram and you can find me at KnowI'mTheQuestion. You can find me on Twitter at KnowI'mTheQuestion. I don't use Twitter that much, but I will upload when I post the videos. But thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.